Good morning, my Taurians. You're my first sign today. Taurus, I didn't count it, but Taurus and Leo, of course. I mean, you guys are just overwhelmingly, on the community post I put up today was just like Taurus, 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 bull. Taurus, 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 bull. So Taurus, you're my first sign. I'm going to do Leo. That sounds really naughty. Something Leos probably would like to hear next. And I might do Sagittarius again, another naughty one. And I don't, the fourth one is up in the air. It might, because I already have you to fire, and I'm just thinking of either, maybe doing Gemini. So it's the fourth one. If you guys want to put in, well, by the time you watch this, I'll probably have it done. I say put it in the comments, but I'll probably have it done. I tend to do these back to back to back to back before they even get posted to YouTube. All right, Taurians, yes, what is going on with my bulls? Actually, I was looking up to see running of the bulls this year. I thought of you guys running with the bulls. It's in, I'm probably going to butcher it, Palenoma, Spain, on July 7th through the 13th. Well, then, I'm thinking I'm making this up. Might be 7th through the 13th, the festival. And I'll be in that area around them, but I wasn't sure to go there, or my son and I, he's 13, we're going to take a train, or we're flying into Barcelona and then doing a Mediterranean thing. But I was thinking of doing the running of the bulls just to check it out, but then, or go up to Paris. And I studied French for like 11 years, 12 years. I don't even know. It was eons ago. So it's like I've never been to France. So yeah. I'm thinking that might be where I'll headed. Anyway, I don't know why I'm sharing all this with you guys. Let's just get into your reading. I'm using Tarot, Dreamscape Tarot here for the main deck. And here is the Black and Gold Tarot for the clarifying deck. I understand that this deck isn't super great to see. Actually, it's probably hard to see all the images on any of the decks online with the lights and things like that. But this is such, I have to go with the decks I'm connected to. I think you'd rather hear a story that is connected into energy rather than a big flashy deck that I'm not connected to. It's really actually good to use the same deck, something you're familiar to, because it helps with your intuition. When you keep changing decks, you're not connected to them. It's really hard to be connected to the energy and to the story then. I just wanted to put that out there, why I tend to use the same decks. So Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and as always, Taurus, thank you for supporting me and myself and my channel. And Harry the Capricorn on the Ottoman thanks you too, if he was awake. I'm sure in heart and mind, he is thinking the crap out of you guys right now. Thank you. And for all my new viewers, welcome. Hello. Glad to see you guys. And if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe, Taurus. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's go. General energy for my Taurian. Sun, Moon, Rising. That's going to fall. Phew, that's loud when that falls. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We had a Seven of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles. That if it was just those two cards, what's below? I was going to say maybe you're waiting on Eight of Swords. You're in your head. Justice. Maybe some of you guys are waiting for like a court case to... It could be that. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords is being kind of in your head. The longer you're waiting, you're in your head. Could be about money. It could be about hearing back from a job. But the first thought was maybe one or two Taurians out there are waiting to hear back, like trying to get something through the courts as quickly as possible. In your favor, absolutely. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the collective messages for my Taurians? What are the collective messages for my Taurians? What are the collective messages for my Taurians? What is it? What is it? Ooh, I'm not going to look. It wasn't ours to see. General energy for my Taurians. General energy for my Taurians. What is it? It is the Star Reverse. Why? What's influencing the Star Reverse? Aquarian energy. What's influencing the Star Reverse? What's influencing the Star Reverse? The Three of Swords. Three of Swords. It feels like it was an ending of some sort. It could be it feels like a relationship. It could be an ending of a long-term friendship, some type of connection, could be a job. Usually jobs don't typically give you a Three of Swords. They'll give you a Ten of Swords. I mean, pain in the ass, in the neck, and in the head. Three of Swords usually is an emotional connection, and it's Libra. And remember, we have the Justice here, which is Libra, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Justice. Maybe some of you are waiting to hear back from somebody. Magician, Two of Swords, somebody who's just kind of got you on hold. Maybe this was a connection that started out really hopeful and, yeah, I'll call you, Taurus, I'll call you. And Taurus is like, when? It's been 84 years. Hopefully not. What's the reason for the reading, Taurus? What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Tens, whenever you get a 10, it's a completion of a journey. An Ace of Pentacles hopefully will lead to a 10 of Pentacles, right? But somebody's not getting that 10 of Pentacles. And maybe this is a long time coming with a relationship. Maybe this is a long time, like where you guys have been talking for some time and you just can't get together, or this person kind of ghosted you. And but the Ten of Pentacles reverse could honestly also be leaving of a long-term position, like a job. Because Ten of Pentacles is not short-term. What is in the past? What is it? I'll be honest, it feels like a divorce. It feels like a divorce. I don't know why I just don't say that. What's in the past? It is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. That's usually, the Page of Swords in tarot is the most sharpest tool in the tarot deck. It is. It's a super sleuth. It's somebody so resourceful, when they want to know something, the Page of Swords will find it. They will lift any rock that needs to be lifted to find the answers they seek. And what I'm feeling like, you went looking for answers and you may have found them. What's on your mind? And maybe that's what led to this. What's on your mind? What is on Taurus's mind? What is on Taurus's mind? Ooh, the Nine of Happiness. Just to want to be happy again. I feel like that's within you. I feel like this is over. This is kind of shell shock. And Nine of Cups is just wanting to be happy again. Wanting your cups full again. And some of you are just, it's kind of seems so out of reach. You're just you're in a healing process here. What is in the near future? What is in the near future for my Taurians? There it is. Let's flip these cards, shall we? We have the Death reverse, the Strength reverse, and the Three of Wands. Yet Taurus waits. This is probably for someone specific out there today. The Death reverse, this honestly doesn't feel old. I know a lot of people are going to say, I went through that 3 years ago. It's, everybody's present is somebody else's past and somebody else's future. Somebody is going to absolutely go through this soon. Some of you already went through this. This does not feel old. This feels very fresh and current. Somebody found something out, probably that someone they were living with, partnered with. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Justice, Eight of Swords, waiting for your happiness to start again. But it's very hard to start when a Three of Swords. If it was a Ten of Swords, that means I am so done. That's almost like irritation. That's anger. I am never going through this situation again. We're still at a Three of Swords. We're not at that 10 yet. Somebody's in the midst of the pain. Page of Cups and the Sun reverse. And maybe you are connected to somebody who started talking to someone else and that's what you found out. And you have to leave something behind that you're still emotionally attached to. Okay, I'm done with this stuff. What am I shuffling it for? Maybe it wanted to show me Hangman reverse. It's actually the Hanged Woman reverse. So maybe some of you females are untying yourself to a situation where you've been at for some time because you got a fresh perspective and it wasn't the most pleasant of sources here. What is this? Star reverse and the Three of Swords. What is the Star reverse and the Three of Swords? What is the Star reverse and the Three of Swords here? Aquarius and Libra. That is a lot of internal thinking energy. Star reverse and the Three of Swords. And I'll be honest, this honestly feels like a Taurus that was left. Yeah, Knight of Cups and Six of Swords. Somebody left to pursue other matters of the heart. And it left you in a Star reverse. This was your wish fulfillment. You thought this was your happily ever after. You're in this Three of Swords. You're in the midst of the pain. Five of Swords reverse, Two of Wands reverse. And I feel with all that waiting energy, some of you are waiting for this person to come back to sit there and explain why they did this. Yeah, just, offer you something that you can believe in. What is this 10 of Pentacles reverse? Reason for the reading. 10 of Pentacles reverse, the reason for the reading. The 10 of Pentacles reverse, the reason for the reading. And the 4 of Swords. Trying to get your balance back after a big devastation. 10 of Pentacles, that's huge. Some of you might be, and I hate saying this, I hate putting this out there, but some of you might be losing your house, or you have to leave your house. 10 of Pentacles is a strong foundation that is no more. At least it's not yours. And it's funny I say that, and look what's staring at me is the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And you know, it always sucks to be the one left. Or if you're the one who has to walk away and the person that you're leaving behind is connected and in new love and they're happy and you're just like, you're in this 3 of Swords. So I'm really feeling for the person who this reading's for. Everybody's been, I mean, most people have been in this situation at least, and it's hard, and only time truly heals the heart here. What is this Page of Swords? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. The World, Ace of Swords reverse. It's a lot. 10 of Swords reverse. It's a lot of wanting to move on from this, wanting to be happier than this, but being stuck in it at the same time. Page of Swords in the past. What's the Page of Swords in the past? It is the 7 of Swords reverse. And some of you Tauruses, let's be honest, if this is an old energy, you might still be watching your ex. And maybe what you're finding out, Page of Swords, because 7 of Swords reverse can be old energy, that your person has moved on. 4 of Wands, that was at the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Swords on a 10 of Pentacles reverse, that your ex is fine. Your ex is happy. Your ex might be getting remarried. And okay, what is the 9 of Cups on Taurian's mind? I don't even know why we're having this reading. That's all I keep thinking about. I understand a Taurus is in pain, but give me something, Tarot. It's like, where is this Taurus headed? What is the 9 of Cups Pisces energy on Taurian's mind? What is the 9 of Cups here? What is it? And the Page of Swords again. I honestly think what's on your mind is you see your ex happy. You want... some of you definitely don't want to see your ex happy. But I think for the most part, it's not that you don't want to see them happy. You want that happiness for yourself and you're not having it. It's probably because you're still in that old energy and they simply moved on. And I really feel like you want to move on. And you were like, well, that's great, Stacy, but why don't you give me a reading of how I can move on? How you can, honestly, the best way to move on is to not be reminded of it every second of the day. And that's the thing, when you watch tarot readings and people who see old energy in tarot readings, they're not fully over the ex. I'm telling you, when you're fully over somebody, you just won't see them in the reading anymore. You just don't. You don't think about them to even see them in the reading. It's kind of like you have this new eyesight, this new radar going on. And so you might see this as a job. You might see this as a friend. You might see this sibling. But the people say, oh my God, why is this old energy here? This was a year or two ago. I'm so tired of the ex. It's not me putting it in there. It's the energy of somebody holding on to that ex and still seeing that ex. So what I feel here is with this ex person, that is still there. This is a Taurus who really hasn't moved on. They want to move on. They're trying to move on. But you're still slowly watching to see what they're doing. And maybe what you're finding is that they have moved on. But you know what, Taurus? It's hard to hold on to somebody who's already really gone. So that gives me hope that for the ones who resonates with the story, it gives me hope that this is going to truly set you free. 3 of Wands, 7, Strength reverse, and Death reverse. That's Scorpio, Leo, and Aries here. Death reverse. And I don't feel like this is you waiting for that to come back. I just feel like you're waiting for anything to come around. This woman's waiting for a ship to come in, waiting for a new love offer, waiting for somebody to erase the memory of who you already dealt with and your heart is still there. Sometimes, is it healthy? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I feel a lot of people truly move on because of new love. It reminds me of the old VHS tapes where you re-record over something and re-record over something. And soon, before you know it, you forget what was the original recording on that tape. That is, you just haven't been able to have anything new to record over this past memory. Not that you'll forget this past memory, but you might lose the feeling for it. It's the feeling it's not the memory of it. It's the feeling of that memory. It's triggering you. Okay, what is the 3 of Wands, Strength reverse, and the Death reverse in the near future? Oh, Taurus. Hangman reverse, 5 of Wands. I don't know, that's way too much to make out of any, and I'm not even sure which cards were for you there. All right. 3 of Wands, Strength reverse, Death reverse, my Taurians. It doesn't want to shuffle, okay. 3 of Wands, Strength reverse, and the Death reverse in the near future. 3 of Wands, Strength reverse, and the Death reverse. And the 8 of Wands. Yes, 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 yes. I love that. I love that. 8 of Wands. Moving the F on. So whatever you find out, if it's an ex, I think it's going to be really hard to keep that emotional tie when you see that they aren't thinking of you. They're not there. This stuck energy, I feel like we're getting somewhere here. What is this 8 of Wands in the near future? What is the 8 of Wands in the near future? Sagittarius energy. 8 of Wands in the near future. And the Star reverse. Yes, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I love you. We started with the Star reverse and 3 of Swords. Look what you're moving on from. You're moving on from the idea of this coming back. You're moving on from the idea that this person, that of just this person. Why? What's coming in for Taurus? Let's just go there. What's coming in? Why are they moving on? What's coming in for Taurus? What's coming in for this Taurus? Because I understand. I think this is a very specific Taurus line here. Energy line. What is coming in for this Taurus? What is coming in for this Taurus? Ooh, whatever it is, it's sudden. It's ground shaking. It's earth shaking. The Tower, maybe it's a Scorpio. Why the Tower? Why is the Tower coming in for Taurus? Why is the Tower coming in for Taurus? Why is the Tower coming in for Taurus? 6 of Wands reverse. I just, no. I feel like the Tower's finding out something that's going to, let's just throw this away. It's like, it's this story. Okay, I understand that, but what's coming in for Taurus outside of this story? What's coming in for Taurus outside of this story? What's coming in for Taurus outside of this story? What's coming in for Taurus outside of this story? What is it? 8 of Swords, Taurus, and the 5 of Cups over here. And the Moon reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm like walking the boundary. This is when readers are like, I'm just going to read uprights to give you the right. But actually these are the cards you would not want upright. I wish these were reversed. 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. I think you're trying, honestly, I think this is a Taurus who's trying to move on from something. I know I'm trying to push the agenda, but the truth is we started with the 3 of Swords. We didn't start with the 10 of Swords. If we started with the 10 of Swords, there might be some possibility of new love here. This is only like a week or two. This isn't months. This isn't a year. You have to remember that. So for the next week or two, this Taurus is going to be going through a death process. They're going to be letting this old situation go because they think you're going to find out this person has moved on. It's going to make you feel a certain way, but at the end, it is going to set you free. The 8 of Wands shows physically you're ready to physically move on and try new things. Mentally, you're still here. Maybe because you didn't get clarification of why they did this. Maybe you got rejected and you were good on paper and everything was great and you did everything you're supposed to do, and yet this person walked away because he's still looking at the cups lost. But look what's behind him. I want that reading where there's a 2 of Cups behind you. I honestly feel for a lot of the Taurian readings, I've read this before, and then there was this series of progression of moving forward. So I feel like I might be getting a new batch of Taurians that are going through this now. Yeah, And I just feel like it's going to take some time. I feel like this was shocking. That's why the Tower was here. I think finding out that this person with their Knight of Cups and Six of Swords, that they moved on. Now, for Taurus, could this be you, Taurus? If you're like, I don't know, I have this new love, I don't understand what this reading's about, I'm really good, then this reading is probably the person you left behind. That if you are in new love, Taurus, and you are happy and you are tickling each other's fancies, and if you are putting it online, they saw and they're shattered. So you have to remember, energies are reversed. Yeah, and readings like this, I always have this thought like, oh, just scrap it and start over. But I really don't like doing that because this is for somebody out there. It's just, I wish it could be a reading for a lot of people out there, but it's going to be for somebody out there. And I know, but you will get through it. Time will heal all wounds. New love will also heal new wounds. But the best advice I can say is don't be looking on social media what they're doing. Don't do it. You are smart enough and resourceful enough to find what you're looking for, and what you're looking for is not going to give you an Ace of Cups. It's just going to give you another sword. So why would you do that to yourself? That's why it's not good to look at past energy, because what possibly could you see that would actually make you feel happy? It's almost like being a masochist at that point. You're going to find something out somehow, some way that's going to hurt you. You know why? Because most people don't put bad shit on social media. They will lie or they will put good shit, but you don't ever see the bad shit. So whatever you're seeing, it may not even be the truth, but it gives off the perception that people have this great thing going on. So that's why to look at old energies and see what they're doing, it's only going to put us, it's just, I don't think you're ready to do that quite yet. One day when you're completely detached and completely don't care, unfortunately, when something, I don't want to say unfortunately, but when this person goes through a breakup, you can't even take enjoyment from it because you just don't care. You just don't care. You really don't. You just simply don't care. So yeah, I'm sorry, Taurus, for the majority of Tauruses, this is probably not your reading this week. I do apologize. But yeah, it is meant for somebody out there. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend, and I'll see you cutie pies next week. Take care.